Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Okay, so I got big news in this video. First I'm going to discuss my bank, a little update, a tiny update, and the main topic, 2006Scape. 2007Scape, apologies. Alright, the first thing I want to talk about is my bank. So I've reorganized my bank. You can kind of see it here as the tabs are a little bit different, maybe not. Maybe you have to go back to the other video or something, but first tab is my melee tab. This is made for Slayer. I'm gonna do more combat, so a lot more combat. So Slayer it is. So it's melee. Then it goes to mage. So what you do is how I do it at least is I find out my Slayer monster. I pick my combat style with three tabs. I move on to potions. Scroll down, get food and a familiar if I need it. This goes over here. I've got a lot of random food. My random tab is no longer. It's kind of with my random food, and I delete a lot of stuff. I got rid of all of my questing stuff. So if I do a quest, I'll end up having to get the stuff back, and it sucks, but that's the way it is, because I don't want a full bank full of quest stuff. I don't need it, I don't want it. So go to the next tab. This is my special items tab. Like, this is the main tower, but do I need a special item for my Slayer monster? I get that. I get teleportation and an aura if I need one. I try to organize this pretty well here, so my problem is if I take an aura out, I kind of mess it up. But I have teleportation to everywhere. My runes are here just in case I want to use runes instead. Usually I won't, since I want to change my spellbook to lunar. It's not right now, but it will be soon. I've got 20 teleport crystals now. I figured out how to get more of them. I don't know if I mentioned that I didn't know how, but I figured it out. It's quite easy. I just never looked it up. This is my Slayer drops tab. Now, not all these are Slayer drops, these are capes, but good enough. These are my drops. Here are my scrolls that go in here. And they go right there. Yeah, so my bank isn't completely organized, but I try to make it as organized as possible. Slayer drops, I'm going to try to get from, so right now my Slayer is 67. This is from 66.5. I'm going to try to go into like 85 or something, and then I'm going to sell everything. Here's Mystic Gloves. Got them from Banshees. So I'm going to try to go from like 80 to 85, and then I'll do that, but anyway, so my next tab here is my, oh, I have an Inferno Adzi. I didn't mention that. I have an Inferno Adzi. This is my skilling tab. Fruit bat. I just got random pouches here, which I could probably like flip or something like that. And not, yeah, there, good. That's about it for that. So this is my bank. Oh, here's my questing / really random / really good items. There's my blacksmith stuff and stuff like that. So my anagonic orts. Alrighty, so let's scroll down here to my maple logs. Okay, and let's discuss the other two things I want to mention. The first thing is I have a pet Drake. I'm gonna go ahead and call him. I'm gonna interact with him and do chase tail, and I'll get pet points. He's currently a baby, but there you go, 11 pet points. So 138, it's like 2 hours, a little over 2 hours to get 1 point. If I click on him, it's at 762. You get about 1 point per minute, so it's about almost a little over 2 hours. But if I play with him, I get points for doing really nothing. When it's a baby, it can forge items. When it's in adolescence, it can bank items, and when it's a adult, it can scavenge for items, meaning it can pick up like your charms and stuff when you're doing Slayer, which is the main thing I want. Now, there's a lot of choices for renaming. I decided to go with Pookie. I decided to go with Drake because it's the pet dragon. So I just want to mention that. See, ooh, excuse me, 1 minute. Sorry about that. I went with the pet dragon because, well, it's the coolest looking, but the points, if you're like in an inventory, or like not inventory, if you're like in the bank, I can be in the bank for 30 minutes. It's a long time, but and when I close it, it'll give me 30 pet points, which is cool. So it saves it, it memorizes. If I'm in the GE for a couple minutes, then it'll add them all up at once. So it's really cool to build a skill like fletching, and then you get points and stuff for doing nothing, which is nice. Alright, I guess I'll mention something else too. I have a lot to mention in this video, if you couldn't tell. So I apologize for making this video very long, but I already know it's going to be very, very long. The Slayer Tower was revamped. I won't be doing a video showing it, but maybe I will when I do one of my Slayer tasks. But since a lot of the vlogs from now here on out are going to be Slayer tasks, just so everybody knows. Just in case you're a little bit out of the loop. I should have done a video yesterday. That would have been so much easier. Anyway, so Slayer Tower was revamped. It also increased... it made Slayer contracts, so I need to go there, though, in the next couple of days to do a Slayer contract. The first 15 days, you can do Slayer contracts, and you can, you get, like, double experience or money. You can get money or experience. So what it is, you go to the Slayer Tower, which is in Mortana, which is, like, next to Canifis. I'm going Canifis with that. Talk to a guy, get a Slayer contract to do a short or long version of the Slayer monster you want to attack. So if you're like the highest level, you can do Necreals, or I think Necreals are higher than Abyssal Demons. I don't know. I think it might be Abyssal Demons. So you do an Abyssal Demon task, and you get either double the Slayer XP or something from it, or you get money or something. Apparently, you can get up to 600k an hour by doing Abyssal Demons. So people are hoping that it's not very botted, but they are assuming that it's going to be botted quite a bit, since it is pretty good money for a bot. Just sitting there doing nothing, you can get 600k an hour. It's really good if you have a lot of bots, but I'm not going to go into that, even though I kind of don't like bots. Okay. Next topic, and the topic of this video, 2007Scape. Like, what? 2007Scape? What? Like, I thought they already had a 2006Scape. It's on the homepage. Please, please read the entire article because it's amazing. I'm going to be breezing through the topics that I wrote down while reading the article. It is quite a lengthy article. It's quite lengthy. It's very, very good read, and it's very worth reading, so please read the article. The article is called 2007 Old School Runescape. You vote. Yes, you vote. Alright, so let me go ahead and breeze through the article here. So they have a backup of August 2007. They can't go back any further because they don't have any backups for that, and they can't go forward any because they changed the backup software in 2007 October. The people decide in a poll like the Wilderness and Free Trade one, which got 1.4 million people responding. This poll, you have to be a member to do this poll, so re-sign up and do the poll. It's worth that $6 to get your old nostalgic feeling back. Is it to you? To me it is. I'm already a member, but if I wasn't, it would definitely be worth it. So, I'm very excited for this. Hope it goes through. But let's keep reading on here. Alright, so here's the levels, as they called it, of interest. Level 1, which is 50,000 votes, or 50,000 to 249,000 votes. Its 2007 servers will come back as a separate entity of the game, and with an additional membership fee of $15 if you want to play that, because they'll need new developers and stuff, and they're assuming $15 because they're assuming that people won't play it really, so it's very cheap. Now I think they're going to easily get 250,000 because old people, veterans, are going to sign up just to vote for this thing. Excuse me. So they posted a Q&A at the very bottom of that news post. You can click on read more here, or discuss this here, and click on that, and then there's a Q&A, which I read through, and it's very informative and very nice. I didn't have any questions about it because I already knew pretty much how they were going to do it, and I kind of figured they're going to do it the way that they're going to do it. If it's 250,000 votes, level 2, it'll come back as a separate entity with $5 extra. Every time it'll come out as a separate entity, though, just so you know. It won't ever replace the OC. But if you get 500,000 votes, level 3, it's a separate entity, obviously, with no extra fee. That's awesome. And they said that every goal is pretty much achievable. Besides this last one, it's kind of a stretch. Let's see if we can get it. 750,000 votes. It'll be a separate entity with no extra costs, which is the same thing as the last one. But it'll also be free to anyone. Free to play and members, which is awesome. So, personally, I love this, and I will be definitely voting. Voting opens on Friday the 15th of February, and it'll be open for 2 weeks. So, if you have more than one account, please vote with more than one account. It'll be members only that can vote, again, as I already said. Again, the EOC will not be removed. This is just an addition. And the last thing that everybody's kind of wondering is, what's going to happen? Everybody's going to start fresh. And yeah, so everybody's going to start fresh, and you won't have to worry about, will I get my stats back? Because you won't. Sadly, the account I'm currently on has not been playing since 2006 or 2007. My other account, which has been banned, which you can see that story in Escaping with Tanner vlog number 1. So my first ever Escaping with Tanner vlog was about the banned account, and yeah, and it's about my account that got banned and why I'm using this account now, and why my account is so noobish. Actually, this one's way better than my last account. Currently, my last account was probably like 1,200 total or something. But I wish I had it back. Sadly, I can't get it back. But oh well, I'm not gonna go into that. So the poll will be open on the 15th. That's in 2 days from now, or 1 to 3 days, depending on where you live in this world. I think it's only 1. I don't know. Whatever. It'll be open very soon. So please vote. Now, if you do not want this, don't vote, because there's no option. There's just a yes. So hopefully it'll tell you how many people that did vote, because I would love to see the no extra fee. Now, I'd be okay paying $5 extra, but I have a gold membership, so that might be a little bit inconvenient. But I would love to see the 500,000 people with no extra fee. I don't really mind. I would actually, personally, I don't want free-to-play players playing on it, because I feel like you need to be a member to get this nostalgic feeling, because most of the members currently, not all of them, but actually, well, a lot of them already really quit, but, you know, some of the members have been playing since that long, and they want the nostalgic feeling, so I'm okay with paying for it, or it just being for members only, because I don't really care about non-members being able to play it. I'll be definitely doing videos about it. They said if it goes through, so by the, that comes up partly, sorry, by the 15th, so by the 1st of March, if they get enough votes, then they will do it, and it'll be out within 1 to 2 months, it says. So, I didn't mention this, but the game server that's coming out in 2007, August 2007, will not have the Grand Exchange. So I have mixed feelings about this. I love the nostalgic feeling without the Grand Exchange, with selling unidentified herbs, because you couldn't, they're called unidentified. You didn't know what kind of herb it was, so you could sell them for 5k a piece, because door food would be worth 10k, but a guam would be worth like 1 GP or something. So it was definitely like a sense of gambling, where you would gamble your money by selling unidentified by buying unidentified herbs. So my personal problem with this is the sense of buying and selling things. And what it used to be back in the day is, it would either take you, sorry, my sock is falling apart. It would either take you like an hour or so to sell something, or people would get 99 smithing so that they could make a rune chest plate or whatever, which plate body, which you can buy after being Elvlar, but after being Dragon Slayer, but it's just the point. People would get high stats because they want to make their own armor, because they don't want to spend a couple hours trying to buy a steel plate body or something. So that's the problem with this whole thing. I wish there was a GE possible, because I do like the GE, but I do like the social interaction without the GE. I also like you being able to I like the inability to flip on the GE, so that you can't make money by almost doing nothing. So you can't double your money by sitting at the GE doing nothing. So I like that, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this. I do want to see it in the game, but there's some things that I wish were there and I wish weren't there. My problem also is that everybody now is an elitist, as they call them. They're not gonna play the RuneScape Classic and try to be nostalgic and try to sink in the game. They're gonna play it non-stop, and they're gonna go for #1 in high scores. That's what people are gonna do. And it's not like a Zezima #1 where you're not 99 everything, but you're just pretty high ranked and you're pretty good at the game. They're gonna go for 99 everything in a couple days. People are gonna be making bots in days. And I just think that's totally, I don't know. Like, yes, I would like to be higher ranked in the high scores. Do I care? No. I want to play the game for fun. But I do care that people are going to get their 99 mining, going to get 10,000 ores and try to sell them and make bank in just a couple of days. And that's not how the old game was played. There were, like, no elitists. Yes, there could have been one or two. But it wasn't like it is now, where everybody's just trying to get 99 instantly. As you can tell, I'm making maple shield bows when I could be making magic. I'm not being elitist. I don't care. I don't care if I XP waste. Yes, I do like to get to max XP, but you're not guaranteed that. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Please leave a like if you liked this video. If you didn't like this video, please leave a comment as to why, and yes, you may dislike the video. I'm not going to forbid you from disliking the video. Please let me know your thoughts on 2007Scape. Please let me know your thoughts on my pet, which does not make thoughts about that. And I don't know. But anyway, that's it. I gotta play with my pet again, which for some reason went over there again. Because I need him to get some more pet points. Since it's been about 15 minutes since I last did it. Let's go ahead and interact. Chase tail. And wow, 1 pet point. I thought it was actually quite long. How long? 109 minutes. Woo! Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.